Hello, Abnormal Investigations, friends and family. It's good to see you guys again as always. Love each and every one of you guys. Your support is amazing. We have one of the strongest core followers, guys, on YouTube. That's why we were never been able to be shaken, because we are the truth seekers. We know the truth, and that's what sets us apart. We had the guy that sent in the video the other day. Remember, he said he was the werewolf, and a lot of people really liked what he had to say, and I guess he was reading because he sent in a part 2. He seems to talk a lot about Lisa, the lady that I had on the Girl Scout murder case that I covered with Lisa. Lisa's a very knowledgeable person in not just Cherokee religion and practice, but also and other cultural practices and stuff. She's a long-time investigator of the cryptids and paranormal. She is also a Christian, so don't get that confused with what she does. But he mentions her a lot in here, and we're going to get into this, and hopefully Lisa will see this, and we will get her thoughts on this. I'm thinking about doing a live tonight, guys, to talk to y'all before tomorrow night's Boots on the Ground. We might just do a set down live and get Sarah over here and Kaylee over here and spend some time with you guys before we go out live tomorrow. Maybe you got some questions, some things you'd like to see us do or try. So look forward to seeing y'all maybe tonight. I'm going to try to do that, and if I do, it'll be around probably 8:45, and I will just go live. I'll try to make something for it so y'all know. But let's get into the second part of this. He says, I've noticed that a lot of people are interested in learning more about my life and what I know. I think it's really cool that they want to hear about my experiences and the things I've learned. I'm happy to share my knowledge to an extent with others and to help them out if I can. It's a great feeling to know that I can make a positive impact on someone's life just by sharing my knowledge. There are ceremonies that are performed that cause the transformations. People are not merely turned into werewolves because they are bitten or scratched like in the movies. It takes a ceremony of certain people, I won't get into that are able to do this. It is the dark magic, or the magic that should not be practiced. It has to be done in a certain location with a certain circle of power. These places have energy and have been used for ages. Some have even been lost that they were so practical and so powerful that their mages and warlocks and others that even used them, even the shaman, did not pass it down for afraid that somebody would find them and shut them down. These circles lie unfound under the grass and growths of a lot of places. And Mike, I believe that you have actually found one, and a lot of people have tried to find it. These sacred sites can be found in various forms and locations, such as ancient temples or ruins, natural wonders like mountains, caves, or waterfalls, indigenous ceremonial grounds, and he says sacred groves or forests. Each location is believed to hold its own distinct energy signature, which is often tied to the land, ancestors, or spiritual beings. By performing ceremonies within these circles of power, participants aim to tap into the energy-seeking transformation, healing, guidance, or spiritual growth. The ceremonies themselves may involve various practices, such as meditation or prayer, ritual dances or movements, offerings to the land of spirits, chanting or singing, sacred fires, or burning of the herbs. By combing these elements, participants create a powerful synergy that can facilitate profound experiences and connections within the natural world, themselves, and the divine. Miss Lisa from the Girl Scout murder spoke of things when you covered the Girl Scout murder, spoke of shamans and dark magic, and of the face eater. I noticed YouTube redacted that part of the encounter. That was no mistake. They do that to hide and cover up evidence, as they always have. What is up there, where all this happened? A lot of black magic in those hills, those caves and natural springs with energized limestone. Lisa knows all about this. These places like Camp Scott became hubs for malevolent activities, drawing individuals who sought to exploit the dark energy. They believe that by tapping into the power, they can amplify their own abilities, bending reality to their own twisted will. As the darkness grew, so did the curse. Children born into families tied to those locations were said to be forever changed, their lives marked by an unseen force that drove them toward destruction. Some were consumed by an insatiable rage, while others became vessels for malevolent entities, their minds shattered by the horrors they witnessed in those Oklahoma hills. The locals knew that these children were not entirely to blame, for they were mere pawns in a game of cosmic horror. The true culprits were those who had unleashed the darkness, who continued to feed it within their twisted rituals and sacrifices of the dark shamans. One such child, and I will only use her first name, a girl named Sarah, was born into a family tied to Camp Scott. From a young age, she exhibited strange behaviors, as if driven by an unseen force. Her parents, unaware of the curse, struggled to understand their daughter's actions. But Sarah knew the truth. She felt the darkness within her, urging her toward unspeakable acts. As she grew older, Sarah became increasingly entwined within the malevolent energy, her actions causing chaos and destruction. And yet, deep down, she knew she was not in control. The curse had her in its grasp, and she was powerless to resist its pull. The people of Oklahoma whispered about Sarah, how she was a product of generational curse, of living embodiment of the darkness that lurked within those haunted places. They knew that she was not the only one there. Others like her, born into families tied to the cursed locations. And so the cycle continued, as it had for generations, with no end in sight. The darkness spread, fueled by the negative energy of those who sought to exploit it. The people of Oklahoma could only watch in horror as their loved ones fell victim to the curse, forever trapped in a living nightmare. Lisa will know what I'm talking about. She mentioned her dad was bitten by a werewolf at a circle, correct? Lisa's eyes widened as she listened to the tale of Camp Scott and generational curses. She knew all too well the horrors that lurked in those woods, for her own family had been touched by the darkness. And whenever you brought up generational curses in your commentary with Lisa, I seen it in her eyes that she did not want to go there, and also YouTube must have seen it, because that has also been redacted from your video. Yes, remember, Mike, she whispered in her voice and she was trembling. My dad was bitten by a werewolf at one of those circles. He never spoke of it, but I saw scars. He became different after that night. The full moon would bring out the worst in him. Lisa didn't talk about this, but these are things that I know. As Lisa spoke, the group fell silent, their minds reeling with the implications. They had heard stories of shapeshifters and curses, but to have it confirmed by someone who had witnessed it firsthand was chilling. What happened to your dad, I must ask? One of them asked, their voice barely above a whisper. Lisa hesitated, as if unsure how much to reveal. He's gone, she said finally. The curse consumed him. I've tried to reach and to find a way to break the cycle, but it's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Lisa mentioned that her dad had been murdered. Another redacted statement YouTube took out of your video. The group nodded sympathetically, their eyes filled with a mix of fear and determination. They knew that they had stumbled onto something much larger than themselves, something that threatened to destroy not just their lives, but their very souls. Lisa and her dad were Christians. As they sat there, the darkness closing in around them, they knew that they had to act. They couldn't let the curse claim another victim, not if they could help it. But where to start? The answer, much like the truth, remained elusive, hidden in the shadows, waiting to be uncovered. As we part ways, the wind whispers secrets in the trees, and the shadows seem to grow longer, as if darkness itself is listening to our conversation. The Oklahoma Hills, a place where myth and reality blur, where the fabric of the unknown is woven into the very essence of existence. Until we speak again, Mike, beware the creatures that roam these hills. They are for sure cryptids, and beware of the darkness that lurks within, for it can consume even the strongest of wills. May the light of knowledge guide you, and may you uncover the secrets that lie within those haunted hills. For in the end it is only through understanding that we can hope to overcome the evil that dwells within. I will be back in touch and with more information and places for you to look. I have spoke to the elders, and I have been cleared to be able to speak with you even more, some on a personal note, some that you can share if you're willing. Farewell now, Mike. May our paths cross again soon, and may we continue to unravel the mysteries of the unknown together. Yuna Lili, which is Cherokee for he called me friend. There you have it, guys. I'm not going to touch this one. I'm going to let you all let me know what you think, just like in the last one. Let me know what you think, guys. I think this is interesting, at the least. And I'm sure Lisa will have something to say about it. So let me get this uploaded, guys. I'm excited today. And happy Friday, guys. Hope everybody has a great Friday. And get this day wrapped up and enjoy the weekend. Keep your head on a swivel. Don't be something's dinner. I'll probably be live tonight. For sure live Saturday night. Boots on the ground, guys. I'll see you then. Thank you for smashing that like button.